Feeling anxious and depressed? You may want to take a look at your diet. Most people don't realize this, but our mental health is directly related to the food that we eat. Just to clarify, we are not referring to the temporary good feeling that you usually experience after eating a cup of ice cream or after eating a whole pizza. That feeling doesn't stick. We are talking about overall mental health, which is directly defined by what you put into your mouth. Hence, food can help you to tackle different mental conditions. Anxiety and depression are no exception. How can food help against anxiety and depression? Stay tuned till the end of the video as we discuss this correlation in detail. Also, we'll share with you 8 amazing foods that can help you in your fight against depression and anxiety. Welcome to our channel. Welcome to Wellness, your one-way ticket to a healthy and happy life. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel as we bring you amazing health tips regularly. Also, press the bell icon as well, so you never miss another video. According to the Anxiety and Depression Association of America, around 264 million people live with depression worldwide. Depression is a feeling of overwhelming sadness or loneliness that may be triggered by a tragic event in life, like the loss of a loved one, or getting fired from a job, or any other sad event. The person suffering from depression may experience a lack of interest in daily activities, insomnia or hypersomnia, irritation, guilt, etc. Anxiety, on the other hand, is the body's natural response of fear and nervousness towards stressful situations, like going for a job interview or delivering a public speech. Most of the time, this response is short-lived and only lasts until the stressful situation is taken care of. But if the fear and apprehension become your normal way of life and you start worrying about trivial things, then you may have an anxiety disorder. According to the National Institute of Mental Health, anxiety disorder is the most common mental illness in the United States, and nearly 40 million adults struggle with it. Anxiety and depression usually occur simultaneously, anxiety being a sign of depression. Research shows that different foods can help us fight against these disorders. Let's look at 8 such foods which have been found effective against anxiety and depression. Number 1. Fish. Our brains love omega-3. It is a fatty acid that is found in fatty fish, such as salmon, trout, and sardines, etc. This omega-3 has a strong relation with cognitive function, and so it can improve mental health. Omega-3 rich foods contain fatty acids that regulate neurotransmitters, reduce inflammation, and promote healthy brain function. Thus, fish is a beneficial food for people that are suffering from depression and anxiety. A study has found that eating salmon 3 times a week reduces self-reported anxiety in men. Another way in which fish can help with depression is through vitamin D. According to a report in the Journal of Affective Disorders, vitamin D has a positive impact on depression. Fish, especially salmon and sardines, are rich in vitamin D, and so they can help us fight against depression. It is recommended to eat at least 2 servings of fatty fish a week to promote healthy brain function. Number 2. Nuts. Nuts have a special place in our diets. Whether we eat them raw or we add them to our salads, we just can't get enough of them. Lucky for us, nuts are also one of the foods that can help alleviate the symptoms of anxiety and depression. Anxiety is often associated with inflammation in the brain. Selenium is an antioxidant that can reduce inflammation, thus improving mood. Nuts are an excellent source of selenium. Selenium also has anti-cancer properties that prevent cancer cells from developing. But that is not all. Nuts, especially walnuts, are a great source of omega-3 fatty acids that can improve brain health and thus reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression. For people who have problem with fish, nuts should be your go-to alternative. Nuts are also high in vitamin E, which is an antioxidant. Antioxidants can help with anxiety and depression. Number 3. Eggs. A breakfast without eggs is an unhealthy breakfast. When it comes to essential amino acids for the development of the body, eggs are the complete package. Egg yolks also are rich in vitamin D, which again is also very beneficial in the fight against depression. Eggs also contribute to the creation of serotonin, which regulates mood and improves brain function. This makes eggs one of the most beneficial food choices for alleviating depression and anxiety. Number 4. Dark chocolate. Medicines are always thought to be bitter and disgusting. A whole jug of water sometimes isn't enough to normalize our taste buds. Dark chocolate breaks the stereotypes by being an effective antidote against the symptoms of anxiety and depression while being sweet and tasty. Dark chocolate contains flavonoids, and one study has suggested that flavonoids can reduce neuroinflammation and cell death in the brain, and also improve the blood flow to the brain. This can help us better handle stressful situations and thus aid against anxiety and depression. A notable study in this regard on 13,636 participants revealed that subjects who consumed dark chocolate had significantly lower symptoms of depression when compared with other subjects who didn't. Another study found that people who consumed dark chocolate 2 times daily for 2 weeks reported reduced symptoms of anxiety. Chocolate is also associated with increased production of serotonin, which enhances mood. Another reason for the effectiveness of dark chocolate against depression and anxiety is due to the presence of magnesium, which is linked with the reduction of symptoms of depression. Number 5. Yogurt. If you are suffering from an anxiety disorder, yogurt can calm your nerves. It contains probiotics that are helpful for mental health and can also benefit the gut bacteria. A notable study that further cements the importance of probiotics found that anxious people who consume yogurt with probiotics were able to manage stress more efficiently than those individuals who didn't. Chronic inflammation is partly responsible for anxiety and depression. That's where yogurt can help, since yogurt and other dairy products can reduce inflammation. The bacteria found in yogurt have a beneficial effect on brain health, and according to several studies, these bacteria can even make us happy. Fermented foods like yogurt can also help the good bacteria of our gut, thus reducing anxiety and stress. Number 6. Green tea. Everyone knows the importance of green tea when it comes to losing weight and then maintaining it. But few people know that green tea can help calm your nerves and reduce your anxiety. That's why you see the Shaolin masters drinking green tea all the time in movies. This beneficial effect of green tea on brain health can be traced back to an amino acid called L-theanine, which green tea contains. L-theanine can prevent the nerves from becoming overexcited and is also linked with the release of neurotransmitters dopamine and serotonin. Dopamine and serotonin have anti-anxiety effects. Another key benefit of L-theanine is its ability to lower cortisol and subjective stress. Cortisol is a hormone that is generally linked with anxiety. Moreover, green tea also contains antioxidants that again promote brain health. The combination of useful substances like L-theanine and antioxidants makes green tea an ideal candidate to include in the diet if you have anxiety and depression issues. Even if you don't, the beneficial effects of green tea are not to be given up on. You can replace late-night coffee with a cup of green tea, since caffeine too can lead to insomnia, which can increase anxiety. Number 7. Turmeric. Want to know a spicy secret? Turmeric can help reduce anxiety. This is a common spice used in Southeast Asian cooking. This anti-anxiety effect of turmeric is due to curcumin, which can reduce anxiety and depression by decreasing oxidative stress and inflammation. One study in 80 diabetes patients found that daily intake of around 80 milligrams of curcumin for 8 weeks resulted in significantly lower levels of anxiety. Similarly, another 8-week study found that taking 500 grams of curcumin daily reduced the symptoms in people suffering from a major depressive disorder. Adding turmeric to diets is simple. Just add a small quantity when preparing meals and see the magic. It will also fill your food with flavor. Number 8. Seeds. We mentioned omega-3's beneficial properties for anxiety and depression. Well, seeds, especially flax seeds and chia seeds, are great sources of omega-3, large reserves of it. To put it into perspective, 1 tablespoon of chia seed contains around 61% of the recommended daily intake of omega-3, and 1 tablespoon of flaxseed has around 39% of the daily recommended value. Omega-3 intake cannot be easier than this. That's not all. Pumpkin seeds and squash seeds contain an essential amino acid called tryptophan. This amino acid has been linked with the creation of serotonin. I don't think we need to jump into the detail of the impact of serotonin on our mental health again. We have already said enough. And again, the quantities of tryptophan are just insane in a small number of seeds. 1 ounce of pumpkin and squash seeds can fulfill 58% of our daily recommended intake of tryptophan. Thus, these seeds are an amazing addition that you can make to your diet. Depression and anxiety are 2 of the most common mental disorders. The person suffering from these disorders cannot live a normal life, and if they are not treated, it can lead to suicidal thoughts too. If you are suffering from depression and anxiety, you should immediately seek the help of a psychiatrist. Also, try to improve your daily routine and diet, since your daily habits have a significant impact on your mental health. And while you are at it, these 8 foods will be an excellent addition to your diet to tackle anxiety and depression. We hope that you benefited from this video. If you did, please hit that like button and share this video with your friends and family, so they can also turn food into a weapon to fight against depression and anxiety. Want to see more videos like this one? Please subscribe to our channel, Welcome to Wellness, and press the bell icon as well, so you never miss another video. We'll see you in another healthy video. Until then, take care.